Shalom Israel, this is Brother Abediah from Yahweh's Messengers, and before I start I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakar Kadash, double honors to the elders and apostles in Israel who will rule and teach all, and to Akims on the highways pushing this word in truth and sincerity, to the brothers and sisters in the truth. Now I just want to do a very quick video. We hear about speckled birds, about those of the other nations, those who look like the other nations who are actually Israel. Now I want to read two scriptures and then I want to show you a video which, you know, makes that point to the T. A brother sent me a video on WhatsApp and I was fortunate to be able to find it on YouTube, because you get some brothers, if you tell them you're from the continent of Africa, straight away you're not Israel, yet still our people are stolen from them. And then you have some brothers who have people in their camps who look like the other nations, and people have issues with that, even though they brought out all the scriptures to show that, you know, our people can end up looking like the other nations due to mixing. So this is Jeremiah 12:9. It says, "My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye against all the beasts of the field, come to devour." So this is letting us know that the heritage, Yahweh's heritage, Israel, would be like a speckled bird. You know, not all of us is going to look like the quote-unquote, what's the word I'm looking? Norm, for want of a better word. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. So, you know, you can't expect every Israelite to look like a so-called Negro, for want of a better word. I'll put it that way. Yeah? Now, this is 1 John 4:1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world." So the point I wanted out of this is to try the spirit. When someone comes to your camp and they may look like the other nations, don't just shy them away because of how they look. You know, speak to them, inquire, because like this video is going to show, you can't really look at everyone and assume that they're who you think they are. So with that, I'm going to play this video. Now, this is a black guy. His name is Francis Barber. Yeah, his master he became the heir. This went quick. It says Francis Barber was Samuel Johnson's manservant in the 1700s. It says Johnson made Barber his heir. Born a slave, he became a free man. So I'm going to play the video from here, and this is going to show that you can't look at everyone and assume that just because they look like the other nations, they're not Israel. You really need to do some digging. Try the spirit.
Francis had a son called Isaac. Isaac had a son called Enoch. Enoch had a son called Edward. Edward had a son called Norman. And Norman had a son called Cedric, and that's me. And it's as direct as that. That's my family tree on my father's side, going back 250 years.
If you look at this brother, if he came up to some of the brothers' camp, straight away, they'll just run him without even trying the spirit. But as he just gave his lineage by his father, you know, Numbers 1:18, you know, you are who your father is, his father goes back to Francis Barber. So regardless of how this brother look, and yes, he is a brother, yeah, he's an Israelite.
Historians sometimes say that there's a mystery about the disappearance of the black Georgian population that we know numbered thousands. But really the answer to that mystery is you.
Yes, we're going around in disguise.
Did you hear that? They're going around in disguise because they look like the other nations. You know, speckled bird, man.
Camouflage, walking about the place, and many people don't know. But I'm glad that I know. I'm proud of that, because they're mine, and because it's my history. And
the video seemed to have stopped there, but the point is made, Israel. Yeah, so with that, I'm going to close out. I want to give all praises to Yahweh. Give all praises to Yahweh. Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Ba'Shem Rakar Kadash. Kwam Yasharallah.